Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the cute cesspool. I can come see what this vent is. I'm kind of wondering how far I can push my research not using a rocket yet. So my pips have my one pip, the other one's died because you gotta wait for the branches to grow. Went and grabbed some more arbor acorns, so we're now grabbing more of those. But I kind of want to see how many vents I can... Ooh, you're even dormant. I want to see how many vents I can analyze and get the databanks out of. But I am somewhat worried about power. Oh, you're dormant too. And so because of that, I also want to tame this hydrogen steam vent. This one, unfortunately, isn't dormant. That's right, we can get that one prepped and then kind of deal around it. I have an interesting idea on how to hold the hydrogen. So yeah, let's get queued up on this while he's doing that, and then we can seal that in. So at first, I definitely want to go like this. And we're going to need an Atlas sensor. I mean, we'll get the basics done before we get to the advanced part of the design. We're definitely going to need an aqua tuner because I also want to start actively cooling this area down so I can get all that steam out of there. Forgot, I can also analyze this one. Because analyzing, I think, was like 6 or 9 databanks. It was pretty good. What about you? Are you dormant? No, you're overpressure. I don't want to open a chlorine vent. What are you doing down there? Well, let's have a look at how many databanks we get. 10. Okay, 10 databanks is good. Do want to mop all this and see if we can't get all this swept out. Yeah, I'll leave that there. Try to keep some of this hydrogen in place till I can suck it up. Should also do that. And I forgot, I got the rest of this sorted out. There's actually a cooling loop running through everything. I went and tamed this one properly, so now it's just a pump inside of itself. And I've got the research turned off, because I think the only thing we're working on is the databank research. But we got plenty of transformers, the power wires are running all over the place. And then I've got one incubator turned on right now. And once this ranch fills up, I'll probably swap it over to pips for a little bit. I'm going to want to sweep all of that. I think I still have some crude oil around here. Perfect, just enough to seal it in, that's all I care about. I need to get that pip out of there. And we're probably gonna need a high pressure vent to get the gas out. Holy, they finished it. That means this is done, right? Yep, and your activity is in 20 cycles. Let's just seal that in. Probably should do the same for the steam vent. Yeah, then they come over there. So what can I do next? Yeah, let's go down the list. I just realized I need to open this in order to get them to analyze it so I can get the databanks out of it before I seal it in. So yeah, there's going to be some hot hydrogen coming out into this very, very cold biome. It's just the way it's gonna be. Well, we got it analyzed. Let's see if I can't mop up. Looks like there was some ice there. And let's sweep that area out. Okay, step 1 is done. We've got the vent enclosed. Actually, I can probably just pipe this water in faster. Let's do that. Like whatever this stuff is. A little bit down here will be just fine. So we need some way of getting this all started. Oh. There you are. All right, somebody come run on this for a second. There we go. Like, that's all I needed. There, and now this will pump this down to a vacuum, and then I'll crank it back up to something better. We're almost done. I don't want to put any water in here until it's actually ready. I don't need the hydrogen to be a vacuum, I just need that blob of oxygen to go away. Come on, get over there. Get over there. Oh, almost. Yay! That one can turn off. This one I need to be a vacuum. And while that one's finishing off, I can get to work on my idea for what to do with the hydrogen. And my answer is going to be rocket platform. Because why not? I guess I can just make this out of lead. I still want access to that. I think right here will be perfect. And I'm gonna get rid of that. Who has unreachable food? Of course. Why wouldn't you lock yourself in? Dumbass. What about the other one? Oh, they got a glossy Dreco in there, but it's not quite sealed. And you did get analyzed. So you're about to go dormant. What is that? We're over here, we might as well go look. Our gas is down to a vacuum, so we'll go and dump some water in here. That's probably more than enough. And this is going to overpressurize because I'm not doing anything with the hydrogen yet. can start to get that cleaned up. Those Druckos cannot be happy. They're in 15 kilograms, 96 kilograms, 97 kilograms of hydrogen, and a whole lot of nuclear waste. Another carbon dioxide bomb. Liquid sulfur. I don't think I can analyze that until I open it. Alright, new rocket. Space above blocked. Oh, that's got to be 4 wide. Right, so I can do a gas. Damn, I got to move this over 1. And if I can move that over 1, then this has got to move over 2. If I'm thinking about this correctly. Alright, be right back. And a quick rebuild later. Now we can do... Nope, gas. Sucks you gotta build them out of steel. And on top, a Spacefarer module. I don't want to waste power putting gas into here, so I'm going to use a space nose cone to do it. That's my idea. I do actually need to rename this. Where do I rename the rocket? Anyway, we're gonna need a filter. So this all needs to become insulated. I should have done that in the first place. And then eventually that will go into there. Oh, I need a battery. Because the gas intake... One of these takes power. Yep, that one. So I need a rocket battery. Still much less power in space than trying to use the port loaders. Okay, so I need... I don't want to... What if I do this? Space above blocked. So if I put in the platform there, can I then build the battery up into that rocket? I have never tried. We're going to learn all sorts of new fun stuff today. So we want a rocket platform right there. Well, Max might not be my fastest builder, but they got the job done. Yep, it worked. Perfect. It's part of the rocket. It's all that matters. And you can go away. And we can hook the battery up to power. And might as well put a ladder back in. And this pump will go away. Eventually, I just want to clean up all the hydrogen in here while I'm thinking about it. There, so now hydrogen will go into here. Once it comes into here, it will then go into you and out of you. And you we don't need. I really thought there was a way of renaming rockets. I don't know, maybe I'm missing it. And you've got a power wire. You have power. Why do you say you don't have power? Did you not recognize that there's a battery module? Maybe I gotta rebuild that. To be fair, I didn't have a battery module hooked up. I like the fact that it thinks it's in space when we are in the middle of the base. And maybe a reload will fix it, but it let me swap the battery module, so it recognized that it was part of the rocket. I do have a power wire there, right? Yep. And we are getting hydrogen in. Start grabbing this. Alright, let me do a save and reload and see if that fixes the power. And we are back. Still nothing, huh? I really gotta rebuild the whole rocket? I didn't miss anything, right? Like, that's there. I'm going into debug mode here real quick. I just want to see if putting in a battery inside... Nothing. But like, you... What about swapping it? Okay, well if that didn't work, then let's deconstruct that, and rebuild them. And then I'm going to reroute the gas just to make sure none of this gets all screwed up. While they're waiting on that, because I've got all this stuff building up, and this is a 200-degree biome, some nice petroleum to lock stuff in. No, that's all full of zombie spores. I was going to try to get over to that vent, but not worth releasing all that heat and zombie spores. Okay, those are now gone. So now if I build this battery module here. So we have a battery module. Oh, because you're not pumping any gas. That's fine. Nose cone. I think those are already there. It's got the same name, so that's good. I guess we'll leave that there for now. I think that worked. I'm not seeing the power symbol, just the dupe not being here symbol. Hydrogen's coming out. Very cool. Awesome. So the whole reason for having all this hydrogen storage is I want to use this aqua tuner to help drive this area cooler. So to help with that, grab some aluminum tiles. Radiant pipe. And I might as well cool these. Let's get rid of that. I can put a water tank here. And loop complete. Now we just gotta get them to build it. And hopefully not release all of the nasty. Once that pipe is in, we'll seal off the aqua tuner. Well, it looks like we're getting through without destroying everything. That's awesome. Oh, the tank's not quite done yet. Or this last bit of piping. Okay. And now let's grab you and do that. And there should be plenty of brine. God, that's hard to tell. Yeah, we can fill this all up with brine, and that'll be good enough. And if you're above, I don't know, 30. Yeah, let's toss that right there. And this liquid output dumps right next to the hydrogen. I'm keeping this at around 1500. Just so there's plenty of cooling so this doesn't have the risk of overheating. For those of you who don't know, steel is good, but it's not hydrogen good. 275 is less than 500, so you need to do something about it until you get thermium. And loop is full. Perfect. Now we got some active cooling for this area. We can start to get that steam to condense. And then I decide to let this drop straight into here, and it can start to cool this biome ever so slightly. Okay, now I want more vents. Well, what about this sulfur vent? Oh, it's dormant. going to be a mess, but I can get there. We can come in from this side. Those we got. That's a bomb we got to deal with. That we got, that we got. I mean, you're idle, but it'll just make a bit of a mess. Who cares? Suppose I gotta give him enough room to get in there. And this is all stupid hot. Yeah, so now I'm into the area where I've got to get some active cooling going. Yeah, that already melted that ice. To be expected. Dig that down and we'll see what happens. Alright. Oh, I forgot to hook all this back up to power. Quite some time ago I forgot to hook that up to power. But we're 5 away. We need 5 more databanks for the next research. That's awesome. Natural gas-wise, we're good. Got a lot of sun lung. And that is all the hydrogen from up there. Perfect. Once this gets closer to full, I can bypass the excess hydrogen up into here. Oh, cramped. Cramped with how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yep, you need to stay at 4. And we'll set you off of continuous, and we'll start putting pips in there. Oh, and look at the time. You're idle. We can come get that too. So thank you all very much for watching. I'm kind of liking this design, so I can store up just a ton of hydrogen down here where I need some active cooling and use that. This is actually a pretty good size hydrogen vent. And I really am going to focus on pushing for as many data banks as I can get before going to space, just to see how far it goes. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.